to be in an alliance with me, so feeling pretty good about that. I honestly cannot remember their names right now.
I'm here to show the entire world that the business majors can compete too. We can also win Survivor. This is for you guys watching at home. Everyone, take a token from the bag, and there is some red tokens in the bag. The people who pick the red tokens will be the sheriffs.
Totally getting some good vibes. Definitely good vibes from Yasmin, from Josh, Jonah.
I wasn't picked up for any tribe, so that immediately like set off red flags for me. You know, nobody wanted me on their tribe.
Harmon Amanda! I can't believe this is my digital footprint, but I'm excited.
We're kiwis. That's the only green thing that we could think of besides snakes, so we didn't want that connotation.
Oh, I know Zoe and Kareem was like part of the RA team my freshman year, and the first thing he said to me was like, yeah, hi Cindy, I remember you calling me a bitch, and I was like, oh really? I don't. And then just now he was like, oh, hey Cindy, remember when you called me a bitch? So I don't know how that's going, but it seems like he thinks it's funny, so hopefully that's fine.
Key Cavaliers, so it could be the Cavaliers.
Cavaliers?
I feel like coming from like a psych perspective, I feel like if you can understand how people think, you can understand what they're gonna do, and like, you know, not like be manipulative, but like you can understand people's motives.
We're really in the elements right now.
Yeah.
This is Fiji. My initial strategy is smile, nod my head, shake some hands, break some hearts.
Guys, if no one has anything against aardvark, like that kind of
I have no problem with that.
we can draw that. We need a tarp. Where's our flint?
You just need to like kind of be a chameleon, go with the group. So I'm gonna try to like figure it out, see the vibes, match vibes.
This is Hershey,
our
fearless leader.
He's our sheriff.
We decided.
Leader is a strong word.
I think I met someone named Drew, and I like his hair, so like that could also be an asset later in the game.
There's a storm incoming, guys. We gotta build the shelter.
Heading back to Baracus, we're gonna set the challenge up inside.
Wait, so what are we gonna do with our...
I don't.
Man, I'm not picking this up.
Oh wait, y'all know that like a geese bit me one time, so I'm terrified of their legs.
Yo, what? The aardvarks. You don't see us coming unless you're an ant. For this challenge, this will consist of 5 smaller challenges. The first 3 tribes to finish will immediately this round, and the last tribe to finish will be going to tribal councils. Everyone's ready! Go!
Bring it down, bring it down. Let's go.
You got puzzle pieces from that? Did you get puzzle pieces from that?
The leader is still on the ring toss. They have 1 right now.
Good.
Bro, seriously, no. The elevator is open. It's not down, it's up. It's in 3, 3. No. Listen, we have to get the bag. We have to get the bag. You left the bag? You left the bag too.
Our tribe members are downstairs still. They're doing ring toss. They ran to Showman. They're doing ring toss. We're on our second challenge. Yeah.
Currently tied for last place.
Let's go! Aardvarks finish. This is think they have it.
Yeah, they're good.
And they do! Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Valley thinks I have it. And they do! Is it drum? No. Oh, no. You're good.
No, we're going to have it.
What?
Are they done? That's just messed up.
Check.
Yeah, check.
Yes, good.
Go. Go.
I guess they have it. And they do! Oh! Let's go! And they do!
Hershey and the Kisses is coming first in this challenge. Cavaliers coming second. They are both safe this week from Tribal Council. Jamie comes back down with their last second.
We are patiently waiting for our team to come back.
It's job therapy. Like, haven't you guys done job therapy?
Yup.
Yeah! There we go.
Jamie thinks they have it, and they do.
I'm sorry. He's sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. What was the word?
We found drought therapy, though, which also works.
Ground therapy.
First place this week, Hershey and the Kisses. In second place, Cavaliers. In third place, we have Kiwi. Which means, sorry, Aardvarks, you guys will be on the Tribal Council this week, where someone will be the first person for the Tribal Survivor Northeastern Season 13. Big round of applause for you guys. I'm back again.
Jonah and Zoe both really stood out as like they were first ones to be able to run to Showman, and they got back first. And so I think they really showed that they're like more the athletic members of our team.
The only reason to vote somebody out right now would be because they lost us the challenge, and unfortunately me and August are both guilty of that.
Individuals involved with the word unscramble have to go, just realistically, but I don't feel good about it. I don't, okay? And I think that was just like a first day jitters type thing. Like my people pleaser self is just like, hey, just like offer yourself up. But like my competitive, don't do that. My competitive side is also like, no, I want to be in this and I want to win.
He has stated that like, well, he doesn't want to go because he's competitive. He understands if it's him, and I feel like that's more than anyone else is going to give in terms of a vote.
It all really hinges on my conversation with Jonah as well. Zoe isn't necessary, but I really do hope that me and her are able to work together moving on, because, you know, girls. And I know in these shows, women always say they're gonna work together, and they don't, and I know that this is cliche even saying that, but I do want to work with her, I do want to move forward with her.
Shit's getting wild. Shit's getting wild.
If I actually do get voted out, can you guys do me a favor and delete this footage? Just, I was never here.
I think unless there's a big conspiracy against me, I think I should be good. I've known at least from 2 people who said they were definitely not voting for me.
First person voted out Survivor Northeastern. August, sorry, that's 3 minutes enough. The name of your candle. August, John Stokely.
I mean, it's a little surprising. I was told people weren't voting for me, but like, I get it. It's okay. End of the day, I came here. I had fun. I definitely wouldn't have been in charge of the word scramble. I would have done the memory puzzle because I think I'm better at memory. They're all good people. There are no hard feelings, but
So it is.
Survivors ready. Go!
I'm literally him. We did it! We won from zeros to heroes.
Guys, they're all gunning for us.
You have good things here. It's all you. You're her. I'm her.
This one's for Hershey. This one's for Hershey.
Everybody, drop your buffs. We are swapping from 4 tribes down to 3 tribes. This will be a random swap. Each token has a G, a Y, or a P on it for the color tribe you'll be on. 3, 2, 1, reveal.
Sarah with no age. John.
Yeah!
We don't need 2 of these because only 1 tribe will be safe this week. This challenge is called Guide and Seek. Survivors, ready. Go!
Try to find the right one.
Making more progress with their slide puzzle.
Perfect.
I was never a Legos kid.
Lisa swaps out. Is Anna and Tyler now? Anything can happen. Slide.
Okay, I got it. Go.
Kiwis think they have it.
And they do!
Hershey and the Kisses and Cavaliers, we got nothing for you except tribal council this week. Get your stuff and head back to campus.
My plan for tribal right now is to vote with Sarah and Larissa, to put 3 votes on Sandy.
I feel like I come off very wishy-washy. Like you and me said, like you were thinking Larissa because, you know, throwing you under the bus. But I'm gonna see what Kareem thinks. Low-key, he's kind of switching to like Owen. Kareem and Sandy think I'm loyal to them, and I am. And then Larissa and Owen think I'm loyal to them, which I'm not.
Me and Julia and Josh are trying to stick together and keep our power. If we can get out Zoe tonight, we have the power moving forward. But I'm scared because tonight we're not voting together. We are splitting a vote, tossing one onto Jonah, in hopes that we can convince him that it was Ella that did it, in hopes that Ella is voting with us and voting Zoe. So it's kind of, we're banking a lot of things here, which I'm not as comfortable with. I'm trying to go with what's best for me. If what's best for me is you guys, then whatever. I'm gonna play it by ear, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to trust her. I talked to her today though, and I feel like there's some snakiness going on here. I feel like we're being played.
I think the people that are voting with me will be me, Charlie, Tyler, Larissa.
It's really just a matter at this point of whether we vote for Tyler or Anna.
Anna, very, very, like, straight out the gate, clearly, like, plays a hard game, which, one, I think makes Anna a very strong ally.
It's a game and I want to win, and so someone has to get voted off that isn't me.
But I also think that means that people are gonna come for Anna before they come for me.
You know, I think the consensus is, you know, that we're gonna vote Kate because it seemed like most people just haven't talked to her.
I'll get the votes. I have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol that they would like to play, now would be the time to do so. I'll get the votes. First vote, Sandy. Second vote, Josh. Third vote, Kate. Third vote, Jonah. Fourth vote, Owen. Fourth vote, Zoe. Fourth vote, Anna. That's 2 votes Kate, 2 votes Anna, 2 votes left. The second person, the third person, and the fourth person wrote down surviving location season 13. Owen. Zoe. Anna. And I'm sorry. That's 4, that's enough. Owen, try to spoken. Zoe, I'm sorry. Try to spoken. Anna, try to spoken.
To be honest, a bit relieved. I mean, I can't know about every single conversation going on, but I'm not alone. You know, nothing more to say than that.
More than anything, I'm just like surprised, honestly. I want to know what the decision was. I mean, I think it could be because I was the person who could see in the challenge and we didn't win the challenge. I'm loud. I come across, you know, loud. So, loud person, you see loud person, you're like, oh, loud. Good for whoever orchestrated that though. Good for them. That was a good vote. I did not at all feel like worried.
Today's challenge is an eating challenge. Once the food is selected, we also have another wheel that will determine whether you eat that food with hands or with no hands. Survivors, ready, go! I think Larissa had it first.
Oh yes!
Tyler scores a point! Red Cavaliers! Survivors ready! Go!
Google guys!
my god, this one is baby food.
It's not worse than a tomato. Like, my mind right now, I'm locked in.
Jalapenos.
Oh,
Two of them.
Oh, why y'all looking at me, bro?
I got it. Go. Brian had it first. Either Drew or Larissa win this point. Their tribes are safe this week. Survivors, ready. Go!
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Win immunity! If Cavaliers score 1 point, they will be safe this round. Survivors, ready. Go! Safe again from Tribal Council this week. It's the Kiwis. In second place, getting their first win as a new tribe, it is the Cavaliers. Hershey and the Kisses, I got nothing for you except Tribal Council this week. Grab your stuff, head back to campus.
It feels terrible to lose again.
I think Jonah's genuinely a bad luck charm in challenges. Like, every team he goes to, like, they just start losing.
But then I see the Cavs aren't throwing. Then I'm seeing my tribe is still trying really hard. I'm seeing Ryan staring me down like, what the fuck is going on? I need to throw because I, first of all, want to get Ella out and no one's listening to me about that. And like, she's going to be a huge threat. The way that she's playing all of us, we have the majority and Ella is still weaving her way into our brains right now.
She's kind of who I'm throwing under the bus right now and hoping that the votes just go on her.
Jonah, I can't really tell. Him and Josh are either really trying to like mess with me or they're not good and like this is just all a farce.
I'm fully convinced I'm going home.
Jonah, I don't think I'm particularly the biggest fan of right now because just he needs to be a little bit better of a team player, but he's smart. He's really freaking smart.
The trust I've had in these people has just been completely burned. I mean, I don't trust them at all.
I can't tell what's a lie. I'm just hoping that the girls vote with me.
Fifth person voted out of Northeastern. Ella. Ella, I'll try this for
you. In this moment, no, like I knew it was gonna happen. I tried my best, scrambled, but end of the day, it didn't go how I wanted, so.
Today's challenge is a memory challenge. Survivors, ready. Go! That is correct. Tyler He's correct. Andrew has it. Correct. That's correct. Tabs, where there's Tyler does have it. Jonah has it. Tyler has it. Tab, win immunity. Ryan has it.
I have been to travel 3 times already. Let me win.
Jonah has it. Hershey. Kiwis. I'm sorry, but you guys will be attending your first tribal council this round. enough of us for you guys. We're back to campus.
So I made myself a little fake idol, wrapped it up in green for my tribe. I'm hoping someone will come across it because I also made a little fake clue. So I was trying to make this look as real as possible, and I think I can trick someone with this one for sure.
As I was moving it, Jonah came up and saw me moving it, so I had to pretend to find the idol.
He saw like Drew put something in his pocket, and when they all like gathered to leave, Ryan's like, Drew, can you empty your pockets?
Everyone else started pulling out their pockets, and I started laughing, and I just kept walking away.
Ryan confronted him on Discord, and Drew sent a picture of a necklace, and he's like, I think it's a fake idol. Like, shut up, it's an idol. Like, worst story ever.
Low-key, not a good move. This has been backfired terribly for me.
He then proceeds to tell me, okay, I think it's fake. I think I'll just cut it up and remove it from the game. So he sent me a video of him cutting it up. And I was like, yeah, cool, bro. Like, that's cool, Drew, you know?
Bye-bye, idol.
He's just basically like complete sketch lord.
Oh, I found an idol, but I actually cut it up and I didn't even look at the clue. And it's like, you're a liar. You're a liar. And I see that.
I originally wanted to vote for myself. I've since found out you're not allowed to do that. And either way, I don't think I would have done that because, again, I'm very sure that other people are going to vote for me.
So even though a lot of us think Drew's the most dangerous player and we want to get him out, me, Ryan, Sandy, and Yasmin plan on voting out Hershey. We're going to try and make Drew paranoid.
She is starting to become a little bit more of a social threat, I feel like. She's very good at talking to people, and I feel like she has a relationship with everyone, which is something to watch out for, but right now, again, good to have her on your side.
I'd honestly rather get out Drew or Ryan, to be honest with you, because even I'd like to work with Ryan. He does scare me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
As long as I survive this tribal tonight, I think I'll definitely have more trust of all these people, and like they would feel the same.
I don't think anybody in their right mind will vote for Ryan unless they're thinking like super far ahead, like, oh, so I know if me voting for Ryan, it's gonna be harmless, you know, it's a little oopsie, you know, like, oh, I accidentally wrote your name, Ryan, my bad.
Sandy, she kind of comes with Sarah in that, where the two of them are viewed as a package deal almost, where if you get one of them to vote with you, you probably have both of them voting with you.
I love Sandy. Sandy's still my ride or die.
Sarah, love Sarah. We've been talking. I feel like I do get a little scared about like her, like the betrayal, you know.
I'm glad to be aligned with Sandy, but I fear that's also putting a target on our back.
Are we all okay with voting Hershey out? He's so silly and goofy.
The sixth person voted out was surviving Northeastern. Hershey, I'm sorry. That's enough. You can bring your torch. Hershey, let's try this spoken.
Betrayed? I couldn't believe it. I thought we had a plan going in, and that's when I got backstabbed. But you know, part of the game. Understandable, honestly.
Before we get to today's challenge, I need all of you to pair up with someone in the room, and this will affect today's challenge. Everyone is standing in their pairs. Kareem. Charlie is on the new Kiwis tribe, and Kareem is staying as a Cavalier. Everybody drop your buffs, we are switching tribes. Sarah is on the new Kiwis tribe. Sandy is on the new Cavaliers tribe.
One for the wrist. I love that fresh buff smell, you know?
Yeah,
nothing like it.
Today's challenge is like a game of telephone. I will read a story to two people from each tribe. They will then share as many details of the story as they can in 5 minutes to the next pair on their tribe, who will give information to one final person who will answer questions about the story I read.
The name is the Gunslinger's Redemption.
Oh, the sword is also made of wood. Okay.
It's the town of Deadwood. Dusty roads with orange doors.
get started with question 1. What was the name of the town? Deadwood is correct. Both tribes earn a point. Both say Scarface Sam, both are correct. Question 5. Who initiated the duel? Drew says Rattlesnake Rodney, Kareem says Scarface Sam. Drew is correct. It is Rattlesnake Rodney. One question left. What was the title of the story? Drew says The Gunslinger's Redemption. Kareem says Scarface Sam versus Rattlesnake Rodney. One of those is correct, and it is Drew, which means the Kiwis win immunity. Cavs, sorry, nothing but tribal council for you this week. Got your stuff, head back to campus.
I know I'm getting votes this tribal. I know that I'm in a lot of danger. I know that there is a realistic chance that this is the end of the game for me, and I don't want this to be the end of the game for me because I have done so much to survive these past other tribals.
What I'm probably gonna do is that I'm gonna vote with Jonah, Josh, and Sarah, and we'll vote Larissa anyway, hoping that she doesn't play an extra vote.
I texted Kate and I was like, yeah, I'm fine with voting out Larissa if that's what Sarah and Josh want. I don't want to rock the boat too much.
I talked with Sandy. She's the one that I got to meet up with in person, and we made a big group chat of everyone except for Jonah and just told everyone to vote for him. So hopefully that works out.
Sandy made some really big group chat with everybody in our tribe but Jonah and was like, so are we all on the same page? And I think that was really stupid because we weren't all on the same page.
I thought Jonah would be great to keep around. I thought he would be a good ally. I think he trusts me. I said, listen, you're on the chopping block. I'm gonna get you out of it, but you have to trust me and you have to not go talking to a bunch of people. And then he did.
Late last night, Jonah reached out to Kate and said that everybody was on board with voting Larissa, but they also wanted to vote for Kate so that if Larissa had an idol and she played it, Kate would go home.
My entire fate lies in Kareem's hands. It's basically just what Kareem wants. If he wants to save Larissa, he is going to save Larissa.
The next person voted out of surviving Northeastern, Jonah. Jonah, that's 4, that's enough. You bring me your candle. Jonah, try to smoke it.
Yeah, I saw it coming. People were very silent all day and just kind of off. My little effort to try and maybe shift the vote to someone else just sort of set my allies off to not trust me as much, and they turned on me. It sucks, but what can you do?
For today's challenge, we'll be using various containers to bring water from this bucket to a bucket all the way on the top of the Baraka stairs. Survivors ready? Go!
$19, $20, $21. Hey, we don't want any injuries surviving Northeastern.
I'm gonna eat shit on those stairs. I'm not gonna give up with that. Pause.
Oh shit. I don't know, someone got me. Listen, forget what team she's on.
Damn.
Cavs getting close now.
Saving back from this far will be enough.
And it is! Cavs win immunity!
Cheers.
Kiwis, nothing for you except tribal council this week. Grab your stuff, head back to campus.
Take the clue. What? I didn't take shit. I took my clue.
We found both of the idol clues at the challenge, my team.
And then she came up to us and was like, I saw that, and we were like, okay, and then we left.
I wish I could have hidden that idol clue from my group so badly. Then we started thinking, okay, well there was one on the bottom of ours. There's probably one on the bottom of every tribe's. Why don't we just each tell someone from another tribe, just hey, flip over your puzzle thing. Because then that person is a little bit indebted to you.
Appreciate you.
Oh my God! Are you okay? I'm okay. I was trying to sit on the table.
All right, flip them all over.
It's under the chair. It's under the chair. I don't give a shit. We're all gonna find it anyways.
Subtle.
I said to myself, okay, again, gotta focus on this competition, but I also don't want the other group to be able to get any information on ours. As much as the idol is important, I feel like, for me at least, idol hunting is more important in terms of being out there and having an objective and a reason to meet with people. But it's a really good time to talk game with people and kind of talk about stuff in a very authentic way.
We're back for the wedding here.
Oh, no way.
Aww.
I came looking for an idol, but I left with my idol.
Not really sure where the idols and advantages are, or if they're even still out there. But to me, I'm still going to use idol hunting as an opportunity to try to connect with some people in my tribe.
So as we were walking out, I once again tried to rip it casually, but I again think I was very unsuccessful, and it was like a loud rip.
I'm gonna lose it, so
I will not forget. Wasn't really expecting to find anything. It was just like, you know, might as well check, and sure enough, taped to the bottom there was a hidden community idol. It's very reassuring to have that little level of safety blanket in case, you know, I do get wind of, you know, a potential target on my back. I'm just like looking around, and then suddenly I see this purple thing sticking out of the wall. And sure enough, it's the purple team's idol. Jumping out of the wall right here. And I was like, you know, there's only one person on purple I truly trust right now, and she definitely needs to have it. So, success story.
I literally want to hug you right now. I didn't find this one. Ryan did, sad, like a long time ago, before most of the clues came out.
Flight's been great, you know, having me on the idol is nice, but, you know, we're about to hit merge, so I think, you know, we should try on a new color for style. So here's the green idol that I just found, but this one was about to expire, the experiment merge, but this one apparently lasts till final 5. So that really allows for a lot of cooking to happen. Now I'm like, I gotta find the yellow one. Like, I feel like I instantly win if I find all 4 idols, right?
I have 2 of them, so that's awesome. This one I found right before the tribe swap. I wasn't even really like meaning to find it. I was just like walking around with Charlie, and I turned my head, and lo and behold, I saw a flash of yellow. And then the tribe swap happened, the yellow team disappeared, and this is the first thing that I did right after I went to go claim it. I couldn't not tell my closest ally, just because if I had to play it and he found out, like, that would like destroy so much trust. I couldn't like risk that.
If what I've been hearing is true, which it definitely is, that it's between me or Ryan going home at travel tonight, my plan is at whatever cost get Ryan out, because my game literally depends on it.
It's looking like it's pretty set that, you know, everyone is on the same page to vote out Drew.
We get Ryan out tonight, and if something goes crazy, Ryan plays an idol. If Ryan plays his shot in the dark and he's safe, then Drew's name will get written down by like Ryan and his crew.
If nothing else, we will have kept ourselves in the game and made a lot of really stupid enemies. I'm hoping I can just do something stupid, and then if I go out, that's like in a bed of my own making instead.
Even if you take out the whole trust factor, it makes a lot more sense for their game to keep me around than to keep him around.
If I can convince Yasmin and Charlie to do the split and have them be the ones voting for Tyler and me voting for Drew, I could just go like this and then flip, and then suddenly Tyler's the one going home. And then everyone still hates Drew's guts, so he could stay in the game for now.
And I think me and Ryan have some deciding to do on how we can ensure things if Drew is an idol. I think it's going to be Tyler, but personally, I'd rather Yasmin than Tyler.
Oh my god, it scares me. But like, I'm just gonna keep faith, vote Ryan out.
This is worst case scenario. Hopefully I'm not watching this back and I'm like, wow, that was perfectly right. I called it. If there was a time I would go home, sad face, then this would be it.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. I'll read the votes. First vote, Drew. Second vote, Ryan. Third vote, Tyler. We're tied. 1 vote Ryan, 1 vote Drew, 1 vote Tyler. Sixth vote, and the 8th person voted out of Survivor Northeastern, Ryan. Ryan, I'm sorry that score is enough. Bring your report.
You know, it was the right decision, but I hope you guys made it for the wrong reasons.
Ryan, try to spoken.
I guess, like, if I were to guess why I was just voted out, it was that people saw the 5 cav as a big threat, so they knew that I needed to be stopped, and maybe someone got wise to it, or like, you know, I made myself too close with Julia. But like, honestly, like, really people drew over me? Like, I just don't get that, you know? They were right, but they really weren't at the same time.
And we are down to 12, which seems like a great time for our first individual immunity challenge. So I need everybody to drop your expectations. I don't know why that buff's on the ground. This round is a double. Last person standing without their cups dropping wins immunity, is safe at their next tribal council. Julia drops. Josh drops. Charlie drops. Kareem drops. Just like that, 3 people drop. Drew drops. And Tyler's drops. And Sandy's cup drops. And Sarah drops. Yazine wins the challenge. Kate drops. Sarah wins immunity for the cast. And Sarah saves from tribal council. Yasmin saves from tribal council. Alright, let's go for you guys. Head back to campus.
Okay, I wish Sarah did not win immunity because I think we all would have been on board with voting her out. Just because, like, not a lot of us have any loyalty to her. I think she's a threat. I think she's really good at challenges. She has the double vote advantage, so I think she's who has to go home tonight.
Kareem and Sandy can literally message me right now, like saying, okay, fine, it's gonna be Larissa. And I guess we would take their word for it.
Kate is, I really didn't talk to her much, and I'm not completely sure of how big of a role she plays in this game. I feel like there's already a very specific debate about who's going home, so I don't feel like everyone is gonna completely blindside me and vote me out.
I think that it's gonna be Josh, but I really do not. I like everyone on my tribe.
They could be like, no, just it's gonna have to be Josh, go along with that. In which case, Josh is gonna play an idol.
Kate has an idol, and she said she would give it to me.
And we're sure it's real, right?
Yeah, so my vote is most likely going to be for Larissa. She basically told me she was going to vote for me because she said, let what happens, we should still be friends after.
I'll get the votes.
Wait. Do we get to play Giant Jam? Do we get to play any idols or challenges right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna call that.
Oh, okay.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol they would like to play, now would be the time to do so.
Actually, I would.
The rules of Survivor state that if a hidden immunity item is played at Tribal Council, the person is played for will not have any votes count against them. This is a hidden immunity item. Any votes cast for Josh will not count. Anyone else? All right, the votes. First vote. Josh does not count. Fifth vote. Josh does not count. Sixth vote, and the ninth person voted out of Survivor Northeastern. Sandy. Sandy, I'm sorry, that's one, and tonight that is enough. Sandy, try to spoken.
Fuck you, Josh. Like, I don't know why it was me. I thought we didn't have any specific beef like that, but I see it. I would be interested in knowing, like, how that happened or like why he specifically chose me. I was definitely shocked by the whole thing. Suddenly it all made sense.
Ideally, Tyler ends up being the vote because I want to write his name, Yasmin, and Charlie said they were locked in. Drew said he's locked in, but I'm apprehensive.
I feel like everything I've heard from her recently has been, like, since that last tribal, has been trustworthy. She's been very honest with me, it feels like. It still makes the most sense for me to send her home, even though I do trust Charlie a little bit less.
Julia, I think, thinks that I know nothing of what's going on, and Julia has no idea that I know that she was throwing my name out there. She was like immediately like, oh, so we're on the same page about Drew, right? And I was like, yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if I end up being the one to go home tonight. It's an easy vote. I understand why they would vote me out. They just voted my biggest ally out. I'm kind of a free agent, open target.
Julia, when you go to watch back this episode, you're such a great person. It's just, this is the move that made the most sense for me. And that conversation we had last night, everything was genuine outside of the game talk. That sounded weird. Nah, cut that, please.
Cover the votes. First vote. Julia. Sixth vote. Tyler. We have a tie. 3 votes Tyler, 3 votes Julia. Here's how this is gonna work. We will do a revote. So me and Drew, Sarah, Yasmin, and Charlie will all cast your votes again. Julia and Tyler will not vote. You can only vote for one of Tyler or Julia. If we are still tied after a revote, we'll go to a discussion period. You will have a chance to come to a unanimous agreement on who to send home. If we don't reach that, we will go to rocks.
Okay, take 2. Someone lied to me. This wasn't supposed to be a tie, so someone lied.
Never back down, never give up. Really good.
After all, I really should have just voted Drew. He's a snake.
Just need a second, guys. Let's sit here for a minute.
There are no idols allowed on revotes, so I will read the votes. First vote. Tyler. Second vote. Julia. Third vote. Tyler. Fourth vote. And the 9th person voted out of Survivor Northeastern. Tyler. Tyler, I'm sorry, that's 3, and today that's enough. Tyler, try to speak.
Guys, Rocky Horror Improv Show, 8 p.m. after hours. It's this Sunday.
Imagine there's a lot to unpack on this tribe. And nothing else for you guys. Back to campus.
I think I came into this game, I wanted to make friends, and I wanted to challenge myself, and I wanted to do my best, and I wanted to fuck some shit up, and I think I did all 3 of those things. I had a very fun time, so for me, like, that's a win.
Hello, Castaway.
We're so sorry to see you get voted out.
But all is not gone, your game isn't over yet. Once the pre-merge portion of the game concludes,
You will compete against the other eliminated players.
The Redemption Island outside, where the winner of the tournament will return to the game. that's really crazy, and all that's running through my mind is like, holy shit, who did I vote out? I didn't think I had to keep thinking about that.
It would be nice coming back, but the first thought in the back of my head is I can't get through one vote as even with waiting to get back in. But we'll see.
Let's just say I'm excited to get back and hopefully still have a shot at winning.
This is my opportunity for revenge. I shall be back, and I shall get back into this tournament, and I shall win it.
You haven't seen the last one? I can't guarantee I'll do well, but your girl's still in it.
I'm a competitor. I want to get back in it.
Holy shit, if I am getting back in, there would be the craziest revenge story you've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, hopefully I can make people regret this now.
All right, Jonah, there was something that you said you wanted to say to the employees who work at Fenway Park. Go Yankees!
Hey, excuse me. Go Yankees. Yo, what's up, man? This is gonna sound like absolutely crazy, but I'm from the future actually. Like, and I'm like basically like one of your best friends, like 3 years from now.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, do you believe in me?
Yeah, I believe you.
Thank you. All right.
I've got the zoom in. Oh boy.
I'm coming for this guy. I'm just like, he is doomed. This is him when I get back in the game.
So we're gonna compliment every player still in the game. So let's just go down the list. Charlie, fucking love Charlie. He was my #1 ally, and if I get back in the game, probably will be my #1 ally, even though I despise his allies. But you know what? We'll figure something out.
Larissa, I have had one conversation with her about a secret advantage ever, and that's about it. So I said no idea, but she's got style. Like, you know, every time she showed up to the challenge, her fit was pretty good. So yeah, good job, Larissa.
Yasmin has such a fun spirit to be around, and who doesn't love Yasmin? She somehow made me like not feel bad about not getting picked at the beginning. So woo!
I don't want to meet in the next 10 days. Yum.
Can I also get a McFlurry?
We don't sell McFlurry.
We're
Wendy's.
Thank you.
Hey Jonah, what's your favorite cowboy phrase? Yeehaw!
There are now 10 of you here, which is a great time to drop your buffs. We are switching tribes. So, one by one, and grab a bag. Each bag has a buff in it. Let's start with 3.
I'm so excited.
Ready? Open the bag.
Let's go.
Congratulations, you have all made the merge. Now that you've merged, it's time for your second individual immunity challenge. Survivors ready. Go! There will be 2 rooms. Each room will have a pile of different objects on the floor. It's your job to count up how many of each object there are, and in our third room, you'll have to input the amount of objects that you count into an equation and come out with an answer. The person who has the closest answer without going over will win the challenge. There is a twist to this challenge. You can choose to either play for immunity at Tribal Council or play for a powerful advantage in this game. And the person who competed for immunity and will be safe at this Tribal Council is Sarah G. Congrats, Sarah, you are safe at this Tribal Council. The winner of the advantage will be told in a prod chat later tonight. Everyone, can I do the hallway?
Yeah, honestly.
Over the weekend, the members voted out, up to this point, had the opportunity to compete in a battle pack scavenger hunt. The person who did the most tasks will be returning to join you in this game. Welcome Ryan back into the game. Ryan, for winning the scavenger hunt, Ryan is immune at this tribal council. And that is all I have for you. You can grab your stuff.
That's my fault. Good to have you back.
We have a lot to discuss.
Okay. Whoa. Congratulations. You have won the High Noon Advantage. This advantage forces the 2 highest vote getters at a tribal council to compete in a sudden death challenge where the winner stays in the game and the loser is eliminated from the game. That is crazy.
I want Charlie gone! I want him gone! And I was really happy when Ryan came back because I thought he was gonna be mad at me. He's mad at Charlie and yes me, which is delicious scrumptious for me.
He basically met with me and Julia for the entire week and like was like, oh yeah, you guys are safe, and then he didn't end up even voting with us.
Ryan coming back in was literally the worst thing that could have possibly happened to my game. I think everyone is kind of on the anti-Ryan train now and want to take him out as soon as we have the opportunity to do so.
Being the last Hershey in the Kiss and being the first person to be the last person from their original tribe, that's a scary spot to be in. I think it's 50-50 shot right now between me and Charlie.
I take this buffer immunity week for me to spread as much propaganda as I can. Hopefully I can get his, okay, let me not be mean. I can get him out. Let him be part of the jury, he's still part of the game.
8th vote. The 10th person voted out and the first member of our jury. Drew, I'm sorry, that's 6, that's enough. Bring me your candle.
This is scared money don't make money. Y'all are scared to make some moves, so we'll see how that goes down.
Drew, try this one.
I'm gonna be honest, I get why they did it. I feel like a lot of people saw me as a threat. So, as much as it sucks, like, I feel like it was in the books for a while. I made it that far with my name being that's like such a big target, so at the end of the day, I can't be upset with them.
Welcome Rodeo Clowns to your final Tang Immunity Challenge. This is an auction. In your envelopes, you each have $500 of survivor money. Our first item is an immunity token.
500.
Julia gets it.
Spend money to make money.
This next item is an advantage in the game.
420.
420 to Sarah. So, this you will omit. Thank you. This next item will remain a mystery. 140 to Josh. So Josh, you win the horse from day one. This next item is something that may impact the challenge next round. So he has me for 120. This one you get now.
Oh, I have to? Congratulations, you have won a disadvantage in the next challenge. You're such haters. You're hard.
This item is covered. So Kate, you will be competing in the immunity challenge. This item is an idle clue.
360.
360 to Josh. 360 going once.
400.
400 yes, 400 going.
Wait.
Sorry, it is still at 360. Sold. You don't miss it. This next item is an envelope. 20 to Sarah.
It is just the envelope. Oh! Thank you. Thank you so much.
This next item is something that may impact your next challenge. 200. 200k. Sold to Kate.
Congratulations, you have won an advantage in the next mini challenge.
This next item is covered.
20.
40.
Oh my god.
160 going twice. Sold.
Congratulations, you have won a money steal advantage. Publicly choose one person and take all of their remaining money as your own. Kareem.
That's okay. That's fine. Next item. Mini token.
500.
500. Oh, the rest of us. Fuck. All of it. All of it. Yeah.
This next item is covered. 200 going twice.
400.
Sold to Ryan 400. This is your prize, and you can open this later. This next item is covered.
160.
You could have done 120.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Scared money doesn't make money.
Sold to Yasmin. Yasmin, you are competing today. Yeah. This next item is covered. Sold to Charlie. You can open this later. Auction is closed. With the immunity tokens, Sarah, Julia, Kate, and Yasmin will be competing. Survivors ready. Go! Yasmin checks. Yasmin has it. Yasmin's 6th time was a charm. You are immune this week. Your 2nd individual immunity. Congrats. Safe and without a minus 10.
You were hating the whole time.
I'm so happy for you. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
I won this, and I'm like hoping everyone forgot I had it, but it's an extra vote.
I did get one stanza of an idle clue, and then I found out that Josh had that same stanza along with another one to make up a larger idle clue. We went out 2 times and didn't have any luck.
So I bid on a mystery item, and it ended up being a fake idol kit. I would much rather have just had immunity. Like, the fact that they took 15 minutes to accomplish it was like literally the most painful thing I've ever had to watch. Especially when my 3 closest allies are battling my most fierce enemy, and none of them can pull through for me.
Oh, Ryan, he can go to hell, to be honest with you. I'm sure he's gonna vote me. You can't even vote me this week, so. I just don't say play the game for a week and you come back and you start interrogating people, you start getting in people's faces and like playing the game so aggressively. Like, you just got back.
I mean, Ryan's name got thrown out this week, but also mine, but more for him.
My ideal order is Julia then Ryan, or Ryan then Julia, just because they're a pair in my mind.
6th row. Julia. We're tied again. 2 votes Sarah, 2 votes Ryan, 2 votes Julia, 4 votes left. 11th person voted out, and the 2nd one will vote jury. Ryan. Ryan, that's 5, that's enough. Bring your candle.
Y'all really voted off this pen twice.
Ryan,
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I guess if I had to say that, I think Sarah H probably like managed to convince them all that I was really actually truly going for Julia, which is just it wasn't true. I'm sad they bought it, but you know, I think I had a fun experience, and like I'm excited to do jury.
Today's challenge is a Survivor classic called Fleece Ball. Kate, you have an advantage in this challenge. You will be starting with 1 point. Yasmin, you have a disadvantage. You'll be sitting out the first 2 rounds. Survivors ready? Go!
Kareem is out.
Charlie gets the first point. Charlie hits Kate. Charlie gets the 2nd point.
Right, there's a clear target this round. I'm kidding.
Go!
Yasmin out. Kareem out.
Yasmin, you're out.
Yasmin, you're out. You're out. Yasmin got you out.
I told y'all we were throwing stuff. In what is probably the fastest game of fleeceball we've ever seen.
Okay.
Charlie, you have immunity this round. Cannot be voted out.
Cheating, maybe. Cheating.
Everyone else, got nothing for you guys, so back to campus.
Castaways top secret.
Yeah.
If any of you guys are in danger, I will play it for you.
Thank you.
You have found the hidden immunity idol for the blue tribe. The hidden immunity idol would keep you safe. Charlie, Kate, Sarah, and Julia were all right there, so I couldn't really hide it. And it would have been a bad look to try to hide it, so I was just like, I got excited and opened it all in front of them.
I have crystals here because I'm manifesting that Josh gives me the goddamn idol because I really need this idol to survive. Because honestly, I'm fine going to jury. I'm okay with being voted out because I've played a really good game, but they all need me. Josh needs me, Sarah A needs me, Kate needs me, Charlie needs me. They need me if they want to make it to Final 5.
I feel like the merge idol has been found and I'm terrified of who has it. Anyone could give like the person going against me an idol and I'll go home. And that's why I'm kind of like terrified tonight.
Seeing as we both have no options and haven't really talked to each other, that makes each of us each other's next option. So
It's not how I phrased it, but yeah.
It seems like we're going to be moving forward
together
these next few weeks. That is what the streets are saying.
Are you gonna leave me hanging?
Oh, I thought you were just like, that's what they're saying.
Okay.
I threw out the idea of maybe voting out
You're saying way too loud.
next week or this week.
I'm more than open to that. Because
And I'm more than open to that because I put it out there. So
Okay.
that's what you'd expect.
I still have my advantage. Larissa still has hers, and she said she'd be willing to use it anytime as long as it's against Charlie. This tribal, I'm literally just gonna pray that everyone's telling me the truth and that Julie's going home. And I hope no one gave her anything.
I have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity that they're looking to play, now would be the time to do so.
Actually, JM, I'm not feeling safe tonight. So I found this little thing. Don't really know what it is, but I figured hand it over to you.
This is for
Myself, I'm playing this on myself.
This is a real hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Julia will not count. Anyone else? Are the votes? First vote. Julia does not count. Sixth vote. Julia does not count. Seventh vote. Sarah. Eighth vote. Larissa. We're tied. One vote Sarah, one vote Larissa, one vote left. Ninth vote. 12th person voted out and the third member of our jury. Sarah. Sarah, that's 2, and today that's enough. You bring me your candle.
Just want to say, whoever wrote my name down, enjoy the cold weather because hell is hot.
Sarah, try this working.
Loki knew it was gonna happen, cooked up a banger one-liner, and they ate it up. And you know what? I knew something was wrong because Julie wasn't crying. I'm so sick. Anyway, love you, babe. But like, I knew my time was coming, and I'm busy this semester anyway, but at least I'll get the Ponderosa gossip now.
Today's challenge is another Survivor Northeastern classic called Touchy Subjects. First question, who mistakenly thinks they're running the game? And reveal. Correct answer is Yasmin, who is actually running the game. And reveal. The correct answer was Kate. Next question, who was at the bottom of the majority? Who is most likely to flip on their alliance? And reveal. Correct answer was Yasmin, and everybody gets it correct.
Okay, fuck all of you. Like every last one. I'm sorry. Everybody. I wrote it down. Can I leave?
Next question. Who is the most attractive? And reveal. A lot of different answers here. Correct answer was Kate. Next question. Who would you not bring home to your parents? Correct answer is Kareem. Everyone but Charlie gets the point.
So somebody would bring me home?
Next question. Who made the biggest mistake in this game? Correct answer was Yasmin. Once again, everyone gets it correct, including Yasmin.
I'm sorry, I was just following the trend.
It's cool, guys.
Who is going home next? And reveal. Correct answer is either Yasmin or Larissa. Next question. Who have you lied to the most? And reveal. Correct answer was Larissa. Nobody got it correct. Question 17. Who is playing for second place? Correct answer is Josh, and nobody got it correct. On to our last question. If we are tied, we have a tiebreaker question. Who is going to win this game? And reveal. Correct answer, Kate. We do have a tie between Larissa and Sarah. Tiebreaker question is, in minutes and seconds, how long has this challenge lasted?
Why would you? Okay.
Reveal your answers. Larissa says 14 minutes, 59 seconds. Sarah says 15 minutes, 45 seconds. Correct answer was 28 minutes, 39 seconds. Sarah, you were the closest, and you win individual immunity for the challenge. Sarah, congratulations. You're safe this round, cannot be voted
What's
out.
up?
And nothing else for you guys, head back to campus.
We take this home. Yes.
Yeah.
Please take them. To be honest with you, like literally everyone put my name down for touchy subjects. So like there's not one person I can be like, you and I have beef.
I would have thought that everybody was gonna vote Julia out because like we tried to vote her out last week and she didn't, and then like she obviously doesn't have an idol anymore. But now everybody wants to vote Yasmin out, which is more or less the same to me.
If we can get a general consensus for the vote and they can get Yasmin comfortable enough that she doesn't play a shot in the dark, that would be phenomenal.
I'm gonna be honest with you, if Julia, Josh, and Sarah are lying to me, like I do deserve it. But like I think it doesn't make sense for their game at this point.
The fact that nobody wants to vote for Julia makes me feel like they're like those four are like really working hard together.
So it's me, Charlie, Julia, Josh, Sarah. It's the final five, and that's been like put in place for a while now. I don't really feel amazing about this five anymore, but I think I have to go with it at this point. I also have like a final four with Larissa, Kareem, Charlie, and me. I would feel better with my chances of giving the final three with the final four plan and not the final five plan, but I don't know, I guess loyalty, I guess I have to be loyal for once.
Don't request my spam. I'm not letting y'all know that. No, I'm sorry, not you. Like them.
Oh.
The YouTube people don't. I don't know y'all like that. But I hate when bitches do not hope. Get your ass up and hope. Like, I have to fight for my life. And I think that people genuinely thought I was gonna leave like quietly. If I leave tonight, I'm leaving kicking, screaming, and blowing up every single person's game. Like, trust and believe Charlie and Kate are next after me.
I'll read the votes. First vote. Yasmin. Second vote. Kate. Seventh vote. The 13th person voted out and the fourth member of our jury. Yasmin. Yasmin, that's 5, that's enough. You get to bring me your candle.
Everybody wanted to know what I would do if I won season 13. I guess we'll never know.
I will know that one.
Try this filter.
I definitely should have played my shot in the dark. It sucks, I guess, but I fought and I screamed, and I think I ruined Kate's game a little bit before I left, so I hope Kareem takes this to the end. I really do. I don't know, I'm happy with it. I'm excited for jury wine night, guys.
This challenge will be testing your knowledge of the playbills that we gave you at the last challenge. If you get the question right, you will be able to snip someone's string. Your first question, how many darts is Drew holding? No deal. Correct answer is 3.
I'm sorry, Corinne, it's not
Sorry, Sarah, you had immunity last time. Whoa. You come back at me. Yay!
Who is jousting with Josh? Everyone but Charlie got that correct.
I'm sorry, Charlie.
Kate, we're evening out the score. We're all at 2.
What?
Bruh.
My mother says blah blah blah. The first time because I'm dumb, so.
Love you, Charlie. Hope you're enjoying home.
Snips Charlie, leaving everyone with 1 string left.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Watched you.
And Kareem, Sarah, and she was eliminated from the challenge. What instrument is Ryan playing? Is it drums, trumpet, saxophone, or guitar? Correct answer was guitar. Josh, Julia, and Kate are correct.
Sorry, Kareem. I know you're gonna come in next.
Josh, I didn't just cut you, even though you exposed me for
You said
having
he's
a
next
coin.
after me.
Yeah.
That was your exact words.
Yeah, but like it was a joke. What the fuck?
Charlie, sorry.
No!
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Charlie. Sorry,
Which
Charlie.
means Kate's choice is easy.
Sorry,
Stop. It's cut. Kate. Congratulations. Congratulations, Kate, guaranteeing a spot in the final 6, safe in the vote at your next tribal council, which will be in this room in 20 minutes, where someone will be the 5th member of the jury.
I'm willing to go with whatever everyone's saying right now. I don't feel like I'm in a position to dictate anything, so. It's not me either, so.
I like, come on, who have I talked to in the past 3 weeks? Like, I don't know what's going on.
What the hell? Is this the conversation we're supposed to
Okay,
have?
I'm sorry, I just, whatever.
I online to the final 5. So like I can't and like 2 tribals in a row like
We're gonna like actually talk about this. Like,
Okay.
that's an obvious thing to do if we want to like not ruffle feathers. Did you tell them that? Because
Kate told us that, and then like
okay, good.
So,
Because I did not know, so I was. It's just really
so
weird.
it's
I
fine.
told Corinne to go for Julia because I said.
That's fine.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not trying to think we talked about this.
We are 100%. We are. This is not cool of us.
This is like sick and twisted.
All the votes. First vote, Josh. Second vote, Julia. Third vote, Kareem. We're tied. 1 vote Josh, 1 vote Julia, 1 vote Kareem, 4 votes left. 14th person voted out, and 5th member of our jury, Kareem. Kareem, that is 5, that's enough. Would you bring me your candle?
I don't even have some love to say. Oh no.
Kareem, Travis Whitman.
That was fun. It was silly. I didn't expect it, so it was cool. I'm down. I'm happy. Not happy, but not sad. It was silly. I don't know what they cut on to, but I liked them about. But I did like them about a lot. So it was bound to happen. That was it.
This challenge we borrowed from the other reality show, Big Brother. This is called OTEV. Josh, you want an advantage. You are safe for the first round of this. Your first question, who has received exactly 4 votes in the merge? Go.
All right.
Have to bring me the correct plate. correct.
Oh. I thought that was wrong, I'm not gonna lie.
That is correct.
What?
Sarah secures her spot in the next round, which means Kate is eliminated from the challenge.
I guess I'm gonna be honest. I guess too.
Who was the last original Hershey left in the game? Josh with the correct answer. He's moving on to the next round. And Sarah with the correct answer. She's moving on. Julia, you have been eliminated. Your final question for immunity. Who lost their life third in Playbill Throw? They just did this challenge less than an hour ago. Do they know the order that people went home in? Incorrect.
Okay.
Sarah brings it back incorrect. Josh brings it back incorrect. That is correct.
Whoa.
Sarah wins immunity. Sarah, with your third individual immunity of this game. Congratulations, safe from final 6 vote, guaranteed spot in the final 5, which will be after Thanksgiving break. I got that spells for you guys. Head back to campus.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I was absolutely fucked after the last vote when Kareem went out because he was my closest player. Kate and Charlie admit to me that they've been working with the other 5 people or 3 people left in this game. So it's all 5 of them and just me. So I had very limited options.
Options for this tribal is to vote out Larissa with everyone else. That's probably like, I don't know, that'll make the least amount of people mad at me, which could be good for like jury management, even though my jury management is already like horrible.
So then for this vote, Charlie, Kate, and I were talking, and we were trying to figure out if we could like flip one of them, but then that's when I told them that I have the extra vote.
Assuming that's a real, verified double vote, I will be voting with Larissa and Kate.
The plan was for me, Josh, Sarah, Kate, and Charlie to all write down Larissa's name, and that's till I know what the plan is. So I just have a sinking feeling in my stomach there's going to be a blind side and a split vote on either me or Josh tonight.
Larissa's like getting voted out like in 15 minutes. I think Larissa's great. Like we're gonna play Smash and take shots after. So like all the 6 of us. I think it'd be a bad look on everyone else if someone did something wild.
How are the votes? First vote, Larissa. Third vote, Larissa. That's 3 votes, Larissa. 4th vote, Josh. 5th vote, Josh. That's 2 votes, Josh. 6th vote, Josh. We are tied. 3 votes, Larissa. 3 votes, Josh. 1 vote left.
What?
15th person voted out, and the 6th member of our jury, Josh. Josh, that's 4.
I knew it was gonna be a blind side. I was saying that's all that.
Good stuff, you guys. Oh yeah.
You guys got that one. That was good. You're so good. I'm proud of you guys.
Josh. Charles was like,
Oh my god, you're sick. Like it's
Okay, Josh, talk to me, bud.
I don't know, Charlie and Kate. What the fuck, man? I shouldn't say that. What the heck? Yeah, it is what it is.
That was for you, Kareem.
For today's challenge, you will have your hands attached to a string. They'll be outstretched above your head, attached to a solo cup on that ledge. Last person with their cup still standing will win this challenge. This is a fun little note.
Oh, come on.
If anyone wants it, you're gonna have to drop before I cut it off.
That's sick.
So, draw. Oh, just like that, Julia's falls and we are in a showdown.
She promised a lot to me though, and look what happened. We had none on my mom.
I've never lied. I've never lied to you.
We are 40 minutes into the challenge. And Kate drops. Larissa wins the challenge after 53 minutes.
53? You guys are awesome.
Safe from the vote. Guaranteed spot in the final four. The rest of you got nothing else for you. Grab your stuff and back to campus.
My hope is that Larissa takes me up on my offer. Me, and Julia vote out Kate. Yeah, so I think that taking Charlie to Final Four would be safer than taking Kate. And I think just having Kate in at all scares me a lot.
Kate and I have the yellow idol, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna need it, but in all likelihood, I'm gonna be playing it on myself at the next tribal council, so that'll be fun.
I would look real silly though if I like gave over an idol to someone and then went out. Like that would haunt me forever if that happened.
I want Kate with me at the end if I was to make it. I'm very torn if I'd rather have Larissa or Charlie there. A part of me selfishly wants Charlie there because Kate and Charlie are very much seen as a duo and have played mirrored games a little bit. So I think that could help me really stand out in the eyes of the jury. However, I do think I have some more moves than Larissa.
I feel like Julia has made a lot of members on the jury mad, so I don't know how many people would end up actually voting for her. But the game style that I kind of play is I want to be there with like the best people. I don't want to vote them out, and I think Sarah, Charlie, and Kate have all played a wicked game.
You know, I have my calves, and even if half of them flipped on me, they did it because they thought that was what was right, and I still love them at the end of the day.
I have the votes. If anybody has an idol or advantage and you would like to play it, now is the last time you can do so.
Yeah, Jan, you know what? I would like to play this.
This is not the hidden idol.
Shucks. This is though, right?
This is a real hidden idol. Any votes cast for Charlie will not count. Anyone else?
Actually, no, I'm just kidding.
I'll read the votes. First vote. Charlie does not count. 16th person voted out and the 7th member of our jury. Sarah. Sarah wins now.
All I have to say is, scared money don't make money.
Sarah.
I said this to so many people. What y'all want?
What? Yeah.
You know, that was like the least blindside vote we've ever seen in this game. So at least I went out with heart. The people who voted me out, you know, they felt bad writing my name. So I'm taking it as a compliment. They don't want to sit next to me at Final Tribal. I wouldn't want to sit next to me either. So fuck you guys. Just kidding.
Welcome, Rodeo Clowns, to your final immunity challenge. I hope you guys liked the challenges we've done this season because this challenge is called Memory Lane. Survivors, ready? Go! Kate has it. Kate can move on to the next stage of the challenge. Blocking Kate's solved puzzle as the others try to move on. Kate is back. Realizing she didn't memorize the object the first time.
Guys, if we can work together on this, we can all catch up to her.
True.
Kate can be object repetition for the second time.
Oh my god, okay.
Is it alright if I...
Yeah.
That's good. Kate has it. Kate is moving on.
Alright, I got it.
Gotta check again. Correct.
Sorry, you're right.
I know.
Larissa had it right. She's on to the third stage of this challenge.
This is what's in Chuck.
Correct.
Oh shit. You're fine.
Julia, move on. 2, 3, 4, 5. And Larissa has it. Larissa moving on to the final stage of this challenge.
Okay, is it first to last?
Top is the first person voted out.
Larissa, I can.
7
You want to make a deal?
Yeah, 100%.
Can I make a deal? Is that?
I'll make a deal.
I'll make a deal. I know all of them 100%.
Okay, this is right. It was the first day.
There's a double earlier.
That is correct. Larissa wins final immunity. With some help from Julia, Larissa guaranteed a spot. After an intense multi-stage challenge, winning a final immunity of the season is Larissa, retreating from the last round. Larissa, you are safe from the vote tomorrow. You cannot be voted out, and you will be making your case to the jury on Sunday at Final Tribal Council. The rest of you, that is all I have for you. Grab your stuff, head back to campus. Welcome, Rodeo Clowns, to your final 4 Tribal Council: Charlie, Julia, Larissa, and Kate. Let's start with the challenge. So, Larissa, last week you said you felt like a celebrity after winning the challenge. How do you feel this round, if that's how you felt the last round?
Definitely still a celebrity, but it's so much more stressful this round because, I don't know, it was just so much more dramatic this week because at this point in the game, I feel like I'm actually really close to people.
And Julia, on the topic of the challenge, I saw something that I may have never seen at a final challenge before, which is offering a deal in exchange for helping someone else at the challenge. Do you think the proposed deal that you made with Larissa will help you this week? Do you think that was a good decision, a bad decision? Like, what was going through your head?
That's a phenomenal question, JM, because I've been asking myself that question ever since challenge yesterday. Part of me knew that Charlie wasn't going to take Larissa to final 3. He wanted to take me and Kate 100% because I'm airing out all the dirty laundry because we're at Tribal. If Charlie and Kate want to sink their game on each other and I end up on jury with them, I'll tell them everything that I've seen.
Well, Charlie, how do you feel hearing that? Do you think any of that was true? Is that...
Well, she's definitely wrong that I would have taken her to Final 3. I was genuinely committed to it being Larissa Kate now.
You aren't, you're lying.
But
that's why
yeah,
I tell you're a liar.
But I know, yeah, I did lie to you. In this case, Julia did make a very selfish deal to try to get herself to the end. But when you think about the bigger picture, I think it's very clear to see which deal is more important to honor.
Larissa, it feels like you are a celebrity in this round.
I know.
So, it feels like last time's brought up about what deals you made recently, in the past, who you're loyal to. Where does all that weigh in this vote?
I've been working with Kate for a long time, even though we weren't that close. And I know that she's had my back on numerous occasions, and so has Charlie. But then on the other hand, like, I've never gotten a chance to work with Julia, but she sent me to Final 3. I've played this very, like, I don't backstab people game, like that kind of thing, where she's been obviously the opposite. So for this vote, I respect it. I'm saying that in a good way. She's sitting here for a reason. She's a great player. Who would you have taken to Final 2 if you would have wanted me to be?
If I would have won a challenge, I made a Final 3 with you and Charlie like a long time ago. So were you lying about wanting to go to the end with me? I'm kind of regretting voting Sarah out now and not voting you out last round. That's the verbatim. I don't really want to vote Kate's name out, but if you want to make a deal, Charlie, I'm not opposed to anything. I don't think you are, but you know what? Like, I'm not opposed to anything right now.
Honestly, at this point, like, if I really am safe, I want them both to have a shot to get to the end.
Send us to fire or make a decision. That's all.
I
mean, if you guys need to take a couple of minutes to actually talk and just me and Charlie to butt out of a conversation, Charlie and I can occupy ourselves.
Yeah.
We'll play top 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to play concentration now? Do you know concentration?
I used to.
Red.
Maroon.
Hesitation! No repeats or hesitation.
You got me, you got me.
Got your ass there.
Anyone have anything else they would like to say, discuss, anything? Okay, with that, it is time to vote.
I've survived every single tribal at merge without having immunity, so if this is the one that takes me out, at least I go out fighting.
My race could be run, but I just hope Kate really does give me a shot in fire, because I would have for her, but no hard feelings either way.
I'm writing your name down because I don't think you deserve to win.
But this has been the only hard tribal decision I've ever had to make. But I really hope that you two are going to fire, and you'll each have a chance, but I'm going to try.
I don't really know what to do.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Charlie. Second vote, Julia. Third vote, Charlie. 17th person voted out and the 8th member of our jury, Charlie. Charlie, that's 3, that's enough. You can bring me your torch. Wow. Charlie, try to smoke him.
I wouldn't have done that, but I'm still going to be campaigning for this game's deserving winner. I just wish Kate was honest with me a little earlier. That's the only thing that hurts. I should have taken out Kate, straight up. I could have. I definitely had. I had the ammo to do so, and I should have. I'm still rooting for Kate, and I'm still going to push for Kate to win.
Well, with that, congratulations to our final 3 of Kate, Larissa, and Julia. On Sunday, each of you will have a chance to make your case to the jury, where they will vote for the winner of Survivor Season 13, Wild West Village. For the last time, I have nothing for you. Head back to campus.
Being a survivor has taught me to never stop fighting for myself and fighting for what I believe in this game. I've been backed to a corner so many times and I've had to really advocate for myself and fight for myself, and I just learned that to really believe in yourself and other people will believe in you too, and that you're probably a lot stronger than you think you are.
So I've been a big fan of the show for as long as I can remember. I've seen a lot of the seasons, and I love the heroes versus villains season, and I was always on the villain side. Still love all of them, but my original plan was to be a pretty big liar, and I think I really surprised myself and proved to myself that you don't have to turn against people to get far in this game.
This game was so fun. This is the craziest thing I've ever done in college. I never thought I would be a part of this club. It's been awesome. It's taught me a lot about how much making connections with people is so important. I've genuinely made so many friendships playing this game.
So I think I deserve to win this season because I have survived at least 6 attempts on my life. My name was thrown out in the first challenge. I think my biggest play so far was that I kept the extra vote advantage the entire time, even though people wanted me out from the beginning, and then also when I found that advantage. I've built actual good connections with people and rode those out for the time that I've been here, and I think all of that combined is why I should win this season.
I think I deserve to win this game because I think I put a lot of effort into making connections with everyone in this game. Every time in my confessional, when I was asked, what do you think is going to happen, what I thought would happen, happened. I was voted the person who was going to win the game. I was voted person who's actually controlling the game. It would have been smart for people to get me out, but my connections kept me safe, and I think that's impressive.
I think I deserve to win the game because I really embody what it means to be a survivor, because I've had to survive in this game. I've had 2 serious attempts to vote me out. I haven't had immunity since pre-merge, and I'm still here. It's not about playing the perfect game, who has the least amount of votes. It's I'm being a survivor.
Welcome everyone to Final Tribal Council. Welcome our finalists, Julia, Larissa, and Kate. You guys have gone as far as you can go in this game, and now the power shifts to the jury, where 8 people who you may have had a hand in voting out will determine your fate in this game. And you'll start with opening statements. Larissa, as the winner of Final Immunity, gets to pick the order of the opening statements, and she has chosen herself to go first, followed by Julia, then Kate. Whenever you're ready, let's get started.
Okay, so I want to start off by saying hello and thanking everyone on the jury for their indirect or direct influence in getting me to final tribal today. My name was thrown out on the very first vote, and I've been almost voted out from what I've gathered about 6 times, some of which were from my own alliances, like I found out with Kareem. And I paved my own way, I lost all my alliances, and I used a combination of a secret advantage and 2 immunity wins, all which are personal to me to guarantee my spot here at Final Tribal Council. Parvati once said, I'm a warrior and I'm a badass. I did kick ass in challenges, I was strategic, I outlived, outlasted, and outplayed, all while playing arguably the most honest game out of the season's Sway players. Thank you for listening, and I hope you all vote for me as winner of season 13.
Hello, members of the jury. It's lovely to see all of you here today, and I look forward to answering any questions that you guys have for me. This game is called Survivor, and I think I have truly embodied that word over the last semester. All in all, there have been 12 votes cast against me this season. I'm tied with Josh for the person in our season having the most votes cast against them, and yet I'm still here sitting at Final Tribal Council talking to all you guys. I've done a lot of risky moves in this game. I pulled a Survivor first, and I made a deal with Larissa during the Final 4 Immunity Challenge, which was beyond risky. In this game, I never stopped fighting against adversity, and I fought my way out through the deepest of trenches. I thank you again, and I look forward to hearing your questions, jury members.
Hi everyone, I'm so grateful to be sitting here in front of all of you today. Throughout the whole game, I tried to separate my personal feelings from the game, which I know in the end I was successful. But I want to emphasize that it was probably the hardest thing that I ever had to do. My gameplay truly began at Cavs 2.0. During the first tribe swap, I found myself on a tribe with no one from my original tribe, and that put me in a bad position. I had to walk a really delicate line between 2 alliances that were coming for each other without exposing my cards too early, which I somehow managed to do. What separates me was I was in on every single vote in this game, and I was a part of every single idle play. I took my game into my own hands from the beginning, which is the reason why I'm here today. I would love to answer all questions and explain how every move was backed by strategy, so I'm really looking forward to all your questions, and I just want to thank you for all your time, and I'm grateful for every single one of you.
Thank you, finalists, and thank you, jury. The jury will give you guys a second to process all the information you heard today, and then we'll get into voting. Keep in mind, you are voting for a winner who you think deserves to be crowned the title of Sole Survivor of Season 13.
I'm gonna be honest. I came into this jury thinking I'd be bitter, but I'm voting for who I think played the best game.
I guess my thought process is like, Kate really I feel like Charlie, she actually was honest with Larissa. I actually grew to respect her game a lot. It's like Julia, I feel like when I asked her
I don't know, I just don't want to be the bitter person, but also it's so hard not to be. I don't know. I really don't know who I'm gonna vote for.
Was not gonna vote for you before this, so you gave a really good speech.
I'm so torn between Julia and Kate. My heart wants Julia, my head says Kate.
This is a battle between my head and my heart. I think my head wins.
I do believe that she played by far the best all-around game consistently throughout this game and deserves to win.
"71 days, a very fun season, and it comes down to this. As a reminder, these are votes to win. This is the one time in the game you want to see your name written down. Let's read them. First vote, Kate. Second vote, Julia. There's 1 vote Kate, 1 vote Julia. Third vote, Kate. Fourth vote, Julia. Fifth vote, Kate. Sixth vote, Kate. The winner of Survivor Northeastern, Kate.